What's going on, people? Samson here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before I get into it, guys, don't forget hit the like button, notification bell, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let's get into it. Full time. Liverpool, Man United. Great result. Great. Look at the smile. Great result. I'm not gonna go be too harsh and critical on United. Look, it's a great win for Liverpool. 3 points, 5-0, 4-0 at half time. What more could you ask for? Honestly, it was from start to finish. It was a great performance. Every player, from Alisson down to Jota, gave 110%. Obviously, the lineup had raised a few eyebrows. Konate starting his first Premier League game for the season ahead of Matip. I thought that was a weird one, especially because Matip. There was no reports of Matip being injured, so I figured it's a weird game to rest one of your best performers of the season so far, Matip. I thought it was a weird one resting him for this game, but trusting Klopp. Fabinho also didn't start, obviously, but he apparently had a slight injury issue, which obviously is a bit worrying. So obviously, Klopp carried on with the same midfield three that beat Watford and played against Atletico in the first half. And it was a great start, to be honest. Kaya, within like 3 or 4 minutes, gets a goal. It's a bit worried though, because as the game went on, Milner, I think, slipped, injured his calf or injured something. He had to go off. Curtis Jones came on. Then in the second half, Kay gets injured because of a reckless tackle from Pogba. Then he gets stretchered off, which is a big worry, because at least Milner walked off, so his one isn't too bad. But Kay had to be stretchered off. And that's a big worry, because I don't know how long Fabinho's out for, but with Fabinho out, Keita looks like it's going to be a long-term injury. Hopefully it's not. Harvey Elliott's out for long-term, and Thiago is still out. It's worrying. We're down to like the bare bones in midfield. Obviously, we had this last season in defence, but we have, luckily, thankfully, we are well equipped with quality and depth in midfield. So I think I'm not too worried, but I am a bit worried. But, that aside, that performance today from Liverpool was incredible. Like, I didn't think they could be better than what they played against Watford, but today they were incredible. United was just easy pickings. United was just there for the taking. Like, you would have thought they were playing at Anfield the way they were playing. They were just like up for it. First ball, second ball. United did have a few chances, I'm not going to lie. There were a few opportunities where Liverpool just were a bit lackadaisical, especially with ball possession and controlling the game. It's in and around the first half. And United did get in on the counter-attack a few times, but thankfully they were just wasteful. Nothing came of it, and Liverpool just saw the game out, managed the game really well, saw the game out, bagged 3 points. What does this mean for Ole moving forward? I'll be surprised if he's still Man United manager by the time they play the next game, which I think is against Tottenham. I could be wrong, but I'll be shocked if Ole is still United manager when United play the next game. I feel like the writing's been on the wall for a very long time, and today's game can only adds more pressure. Only adds more pressure. The performance from some of the players today, clearly they were not playing for him. They were not playing for Ole. And I don't want, as a Liverpool fan, right, I'll be honest with you, I don't want to see United do well. But if United were to sack Ole right now and get in a Zidane or get in a Conte, it is worrying times, because these managers are like proven, they have a track record of winning, right? If United were to sack Ole and bring in like a Pirlo, I don't mind, Pirlo's, he's a great player, but as a manager, he's not won anything, so I'm happy with that. But if they were to sack Ole and bring in a Zidane or a Conte, it'll be a huge worry for me. But at the end of the day, he's run out of time. Like, it's been what, I want to say 3 years. It's been 3 or 4 years since he took over from Mourinho, who ironically was sacked after a defeat to Liverpool. But it's been 3 or 4 years now, and Ole's steadied the ship, but he hasn't improved United to the point where they've been in a final, they've lost that. They've been in, I think, 1 or 2 finals, they've lost that. Semi-finals, they've lost. He's not taken them to the next step. He hasn't done better than what Mourinho done at United. That's what the point I'm trying to make. So it is worrying times for Ole. I don't think you can throw more money at the problem because it's not going to make anything. Obviously, they didn't have Varane, but they had Harry Maguire, Lindelof. There's no excuse, that the French. You had De Gea in goal. You had, basically United's best 11 was playing today, barring Paul Pogba, who came on in the second half and was sent off. But the United's best 11 started today, and they still fell short. That lets you know the quality, the gulf in quality between United and Liverpool right now. But yeah, Ole, I'll be surprised if he's still here in the next game. But it is what it is. United, I think that's them out of the title race. 2 defeats back-to-back in the league. Leicester last week, this week, Liverpool. I think that's the title race out of the way. Especially because United now have the next 6 or 9 games, I think it is, are against teams that are going to be the big 6. Are supposed to be the big 6. Barring Watford, I think the rest of the games are back against the big 6. So they've got Tottenham, they've got Man City in a couple weeks. They've still got to play Chelsea and Arsenal as well. As playing a couple 2 Champions League games in between that. So yeah, United, it's hard times for United right now. As for Liverpool, boy, after the Chelsea's win yesterday and Man City's win, it was very important for us. Like, I would have been pissed if we had drew. If we had dropped points today and gotten a draw at Old Trafford, I would have been pissed. It would have been like great that we didn't lose, but I would have been pissed if we dropped points because we can't allow a huge gap between us and Chelsea and Man City when we're going for the title, because this is going to be the hardest season for us to win, for anyone to win a Premier League title. No one's running away with it this year. It's going to be at least 3 teams. I would have said 4 teams, but United have fallen way short. So it's going to be 3 teams battling that for the title, and it's going to be really, everyone's going to have to be on job. Obviously, thank God we're still unbeaten, but we can't drop too many points. We really dropped points against Chelsea at home, Brentford away. Can't drop too many points against Man City at home. Can't drop too many points moving forward because City look like they lost the first game of the season, but they look like they are going to go on a crazy unbeaten run. Same thing with Chelsea. They lost at home to Man City, but since then they look like they're going to be going on a crazy run. I don't think they've considered a goal since. And obviously we're still unbeaten, so thank God for that. But we have to keep the momentum, keep the pressure going, because everyone knows that when Salah, Mane and Keita go away in January in the African Cup of Nations, we are going to struggle for goals. Well, we may struggle for goals. Hopefully we don't. But as long as we can keep the pressure on for as long as possible, we have every shout of being in and around fighting for the title come May. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget, hit the like button, notification bell, subscribe, all that good stuff. And remember, you'll never walk alone. Come on, you Reds, yes.